അടില നമ്മളതാ സൗണ്ട് പോയി ഗായകനായിട്ട്. അതെ 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 അതെ. ആറാട്ട് അതിന്റെ ട്യൂണടെ നല്ല രസമുണ്ടോ? അതിന് ഇത് കിട്ടും, കോപ്പിറൈറ്റ് കിട്ടും. അതിനോ വലക്ക് കിട്ടും. അതിനോ ആ ട്യൂണിനൊക്കെ കുഴപ്പം കോപ്പിറൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവും. തള്ളടാ, എല്ലാ ഗ്രൂപ്പും തള്ളടാ. ഐശ്വര്യായിട്ട് പെനാൾട്ടി കൊളാക്കിയിട്ടാണ് തുടങ്ങാം. അപ്പൊ നല്ല രസമുണ്ടാവും. അടിച്ചാൽ തടുക്കൂ. ആ അവിടെ ചാർലൊക്കെ കണ്ടാലോ തടിക്കും. എന്താണ് സ്റ്റോറി ആക്കാനാ? ലിങ്ക് കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഇടലുണ്ടല്ലോ വാട്സപ്പിലടി, ഇൻസ്റ്റഗ്രാമിൽ വരവില്ല. ഇതില് ലിങ്ക് കൊടുക്കാണ്ടാവും. ലിങ്ക് നമ്മള് അതിന്റെ ലിങ്ക് കോപ്പി ചെയ്യണം. എന്തത് ഫോട്ടോ കൊണ്ടേക്ക്. ഇതോ തമ്മിലോ കളി കൊണ്ട് മാറ്റും. അത്രേ ഉള്ളു. ബിൽഡപ്പായിട്ട് കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ഇത് തമ്മിലിന്റെ അത്ര ബിൽഡപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്. ഒടകാട് ഒടകാട് ഞാൻ പോട്ടെ. Stay cool and win big. സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റിംഗ് ഉണ്ട് എഴുതി കാട്ടിക്കണു. ഏതാ സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റിംഗ് എന്നല്ല, മറ്റവർക്ക് ഫേവർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള പോലെ നമുക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു. എത്താപ്പ ഇത് അതന്നെ കക്കുന്നില്ല കക്കുന്നില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുക. ട്രൈ ചെയ്യേ. ശരി.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Diouf absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Conte. Valverde receives it in a wide position. Valverde charging forward down that flank. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And he's lost his man here. Quarter of an hour played. Van Dijk.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Valverde. Van Dijk. Guardiola. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marquinhos. It's Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Bout of passing here, really easy on Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely...
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Valverde. Barcelona currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Looking to play him in. And he's heaved it away. Van Dijk. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Batistuta. Marquinhos. Guardiola. It's Van Dijk. Valverde. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. And it's Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? He's had it taken off him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Knocks it into space. Guardiola. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Ødegaard. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Searching pass he's played there. And back to the keeper they go. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
And now I'd just
Barcelona
like to read out
up
our
by
fan club
one
members
goal
who are
at the halfway
celebrating their
point.
birthdays today.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Batistuta. Coming on to replace
We get
him
things
is
going again.
Number 14.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
He's picked his way through. Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Girassi is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Right card! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Shevchenko being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're...
Oh, great leap! And that's a tiny finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camavinga. Conte. That has not gone well. Engages and forces him off the ball. Diouf. Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. Camavinga. Now it's Ødegaard. Camavinga has the space to scheme. That is lovely. Ødegaard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, what a ball! Ronaldinho finds himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, El Hadj Diouf. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 9, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 18, Griezmann. Number 22, Francesco Totti. Number 27, Serginho.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Girassi. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a searching pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spread it left. Oh, that was vital.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
That is good. And the shot has another go. Oh, wow, that's crazy. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this.
Added minute has
But
been indicated.
has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Brandt. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicked it back promptly, and he's picked out the run. Ødegaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone.
Wi-Fi.
വൈഫൈയല്ലേ വയർഡാക്കി
അതിന് കിട്ടൂല, വയർലെസ്സിൽ കണക്ട് ചെയ്യാനാണ് പറഞ്ഞേക്കണേ.
ഇല്ല
എനിക്ക് ഫ്രെയിം റേറ്റ് ഇതിന്റെ മറ്റേ പ്രശ്നമില്ലല്ലോ.
അതല്ല വയർഡ് കിട്ടും.
കിട്ടുണ്ടോ? എങ്ങനെ?
അതില് വയർഡ് ഉണ്ടാവും.
അതല്ല, അതിന്റെ ഇഷ്യൂ അല്ലല്ലോ.
പുറത്താകുമ്പോ
പ്രശ്നമില്ലല്ലോ. ഇപ്പൊ പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടോക്കാം.
സാധാരണ
അല്ല, ഇത് മറ്റേ സൂട്ടാക്കിയതാണ്. ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ടോ ഇപ്പൊ?
60 ആക്കി പറ്റ പോകും. എത്ര ആക്കി പോകും?
ഇപ്പൊ 150 തന്നെ മാറ്റി. 150 തന്നെ മാറ്റി. അല്ല, ഞാൻ ഇപ്പൊ പറയുന്നതിന് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ടോ? ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടോ നോക്കി നോക്കാം.
അത് നോക്ക്, റെഡി കണ്ടോ? അസുഖ നേരെ മൂവി ഉണ്ടല്ലോ.
ഫുള്ളാക്കണം.
ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് ഒരു പകുതിയൊക്കെ ആക്കി ശരി. മൂവിന് കഷ്ടാണല്ലേ
ഗെയിമില് എങ്ങനെ മൊത്തം നോക്ക്. ഗെയിം വരുമ്പോ എങ്ങനെ മൊത്തം നോക്ക്.
ഗെയിം കളിക്കുമ്പോഴാണ്
പോയോ? ഇല്ലല്ലോ, ഇഷ്യൂ ഇല്ലല്ലോ.
ഇതിലല്ലേ കളി തുടങ്ങുമ്പോഴേക്കാണ് തോന്നുന്നത്. ഇങ്ങനെ
പ്രശ്നമുണ്ടോ? പ്രശ്നമുണ്ടോ?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's...
And it's been given away. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Conte looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ødegaard. Camavinga. And it's Marquinhos. For Valverde. Guardiola. Shot could be on. Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Karambeur. Driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through. Batistuta! A wonderful effort all by himself.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Ødegaard. Driven in. That has been knocked clear. Can he get it through?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sorry.
Belgium with the corner, they're first. Batistuta! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Camavinga. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Ødegaard. And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Batistuta. Always looking for that half a chance. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Wirtz finds himself offside. Conte. Wirtz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Karambeur, renowned for his long-range shooting. Ødegaard. Big chance! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
നന്നായി. കുറച്ച്
I've
സ്കില്ലിട്.
been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Batistuta.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, it's a great ball here. And it's been taken short. Camavinga. Oh, good effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Karambeur. And it's Batistuta. Great vision. And the shot! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this could be a Belgian break. Batistuta powering forward here. Is there any support? And the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Ødegaard. And it's Camavinga. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the keeper in his way. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ronaldinho. Wirtz. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho. Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he was quick to react. Wirtz. Ball played for Conte. Edmilson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Batistuta. And he's being shifted off it. Ødegaard. Played into space. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Wirtz aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Camavinga. He's found space here. He's got away. Here's a chance! Ødegaard. And it's Camavinga. Karambur. Now it's Dembele. Conte. For Valverde. Quality ball. It's a searching pass. And that is expertly dealt with.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Shevchenko. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Dembele. Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Ronaldinho. Vids. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Oh, what has happened here? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Conte. Messi. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And how did he not put that away?
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi is behind this one.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Ødegaard! No, just not quite. Van Dijk. Valverde. And here's Shevchenko. Tries a measured ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Ronaldinho. Conte. Ødegaard. Looking to play him in. Look at the space, and he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
FPS ഇടാം. ഓബിയസ് കയറണം.
എവിടെയും മാറി കിടക്കുമ്പോ ഓബിയസോ മറ്റേ ആപ്പിലോ
ഏതില്
വീഡിയോ മാറ്റിക്കാൻ റെസൊല്യൂഷന് വേറെ ഏതുള്ളത് വീഡിയോ ഫോർമാറ്റ് എന്താ
ഡിവൈസ് ഡിഫോൾട്ട് കൊടുക്കണം.
ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് ഇമേജ് മാറ്റിക്കളാം.
ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് ഇമേജ് തന്നല്ല.
ഇത്രയും ദിവസം അതിന്റെ ചാർജ് എവിടെതാ?
FPS മിന്നി മാറ്റി നമ്മൾ മറ്റേ ഇതാക്കി കൊടുത്തില്ലേ, ഡിഫോൾട്ട് ആക്കി കൊടുത്തില്ലേ, പിന്നെ ഇഷ്യൂ വരുന്നില്ല എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം കൂടി നോക്കി നോക്കാം. ടീം വരുമ്പോ തന്നെ ലാഗ് വരുന്നില്ലേ? Focus until the end. എന്നാ നിക്ക് ഇനി ഇത് നോക്ക്. ഇപ്പൊ ഇത് വന്നല്ലോ, ഇനി ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടോ നോക്ക്. സൈക്കോ പ്രൊഫസർ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ. പൈസ ഉണ്ട്.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed. Yeah, I like... Goes for goal! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, easy pickings there. A probing pass. Messi gets into a good position. Tries to cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Can he get it through? quick look, thought about cutting inside. But it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on... It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he plays one through. He's found a way... In! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Guardiola. Passing nice and neat. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Griezmann. Ødegaard.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
This is a promising build-up. And this is Griezmann. Real chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. It's Ronaldinho. Played into space. Griezmann. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ødegaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cannavaro can clear it away. Threads one in. Pele. Referee has just said play on. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Owen. Nice looking ball. Floated through. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a threat. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of...
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Quick look, then plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Guardiola. Mohamed Salah is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Griezmann.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, that's clever. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio de jugadores.
That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Berbatov! Defending of the desperate variety.
Conte deserves most of the credit for that. The ball in was a peach. Although it has to be said that this defence must get to grips with situations like that.
And this is Owen. Conte. Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Ronaldinho. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Can he finish? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Ødegaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Berbatov. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Not the most accurate pass. He won't be happy with that one. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Edmilson, the man that is tenacity personified. Now it's Berbatov. And that's another good win of the ball. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Edmilson. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And this is Shevchenko. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Back to within one. Interesting. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Mbappe. Dink through. Berbatov is flagged offside. Guardiola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Berbatov, and Berbatov! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Conte tries to pass it through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Guardiola.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Berbatov! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Edmilson. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and that is expertly dealt with. And that is well cleared.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 15.
That's a
el
decent
dorsal
clearance.
8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. Messi. El dorsal 18.
4 added minutes on the board.
El dorsal 13.
Passes coming off in quick succession here, and that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Berbatov voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
വെട്ടിയാ മതിയായിരുന്നു. ഗോൾ പിന്നെ ഒന്നും പറയാലോ, നല്ല 1-2 കളിച്ച് കയറിപ്പോയി. നല്ല ഗോളായിരുന്നു. അല്ലേ, ഇത് ഞാൻ ഗോളാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചോടൂ. തടുത്തിട്ട് മറ്റേ ട്രവേല അടിക്കണ പോലെ തടുത്തിട്ട്. പക്ഷെ ചെക്കായിന് പകരം ഒന്ന് അടിച്ചാണ്. അതേമാതിരി മെസ്സിക്കൊരു തൂക്കിയേറ് കൊടുത്താ. ഇത് ഓഫാണല്ലോ. ഓഫ് ഇത് സ്വെൻഷകോ. ബാക്ക് ഹീല് നടന്നില്ല. ഇത് ഓടഗാർഡിന്റെ ഗോള്. ഓൻ്റെ ഒരു മിസ് വന്ന് അടിച്ചു കയറ്റി. ലെഫ്റ്റ് കൊണ്ട് അടിച്ചല്ലേ. ബർബറ്റോ ഇതേപോലെ മറ്റോൻ്റെ മിസ് വന്ന് വളച്ച് ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു കുറവ്. വിന്നിങ് ഗോള്. അല്ലോ, എംബാപ്പേൻ്റെ അസിസ്റ്റ്. നൈസ്. വളഞ്ഞ്. കേട്ടോ. എത്ര 1,56,000 എന്തോ. മാച്ച് ആവുണ്ടോ നോക്കാം. ഒന്നുകൂടി നോക്കി നോക്കാം. ചെക്ക് നോക്കി നോക്കാം. സൂം കുറച്ച്. ആഹാ ആഹാ 360. ചെറുപ്പം
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And this is Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. No second thought, a straight red card. Bangladesh already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This for genuine comfort. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! No, he's missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And we have our very first corner. Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Batistuta! Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho looking to play him in. Valverde. Oh, they can break here. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's picked his way through. It's just beyond his reach. He is through here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He leaps for it! And he should have made them pay.
Batistuta really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now this could be a chance. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. De Bruyne has the space to scheme. Oh, that's well spotted.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Batistuta might just make this. Bangladesh have it back and can go again. Camavinga getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho with the foul. Guardiola. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Guardiola.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now Odegaard. And here's Camavinga.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through. Camavinga is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the counter is on. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way. It's Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. And the referee has blown for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target, and he was alert to it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that has not gone well. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And this is Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Threads one in. And this is Ronaldinho. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores.
Guardiola. Ronaldinho. And it's Ødegaard. Camavinga. Marquinhos. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Camavinga. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Dijk going vertical. Ødegaard, he's shifting through the gears here. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Conte. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Conte. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. Chance! Oh, crossbar! Ødegaard. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi, and he's running through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely ball and a shooting chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
The
dorsal
two
80.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi.
He's had it taken
El
off him.
dorsal 4.
Now it's
El
Berbatov.
dorsal 7.
Van
Serán
Dijk.
sustituidos por el
Can he
dorsal
get it through?
19.
And they can counter here.
El
And
dorsal
he was
9,
quick to react.
El dorsal 22.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bojan Kurkic has it out wide and goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. No, just not quite.
Hazard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Oh, really well played.
And this is Hazard. Oh, that's neat.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Knocks it into space. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be the final act. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
എന്താണ് ഏത് ഏത് റെഡിയാണോ എന്ത് ഇതിലോ ഇതിലോ ഇത് ഡിവൈസ് ഡിഫോൾട്ട് കൊടുത്തല്ലേ എന്നിട്ടോ ഏക്ക് ക്യാമോ സ്റ്റുഡിയോ അതോ വി ക്യാമോ എന്താ തലയും പിള്ളേരും ആയിക്കോട്ടെ
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, he's not getting his way this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a good run down the left. Totti. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Batistuta. Dani Olmo, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A probing pass. This looks promising. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Shevchenko. Mbappe. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goal. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's where it came from.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Grant! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Wirtz plays it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's gone out of play. Over to the other side. Camavinga. Now it's Totti. Mbappe. Oh, super find. Oh, he's been caught napping. Wirtz. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a cute ball. Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Conte. Cross needs to be good. And here's Wirtz. Brandt. Zielinski. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Conte. Oh, good ball! And Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Showing great feet there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta goes looking wide. Dani Olmo tries a cross. Van Dijk clears it away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty... Shot, surely! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Totti! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Totti is offering a wry smile there.
Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
തലന്റെ അത് പോയി, നെറ്റ് പോയി. അപ്പൊ അത് ഫുള്ള് പോയിട്ടാ. ചോത്ത കാലം ഫുള്ള് പോയി. ഇജ്ജാരെ പറഞ്ഞേ? Just so bustly. Are കുബോനിടണോ? Zelensky. ചെയ്യാം. സബ് അല്ലേ നമ്മളാള്. 3120 കുറഞ്ഞോ? ഏ മാറി. അതെ, മറ്റേ ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ചസുകള് പീറ്റർ പാർക്കർ. പരിപാടി
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running. Shevchenko making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Gerrard. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. No, he's just misjudged that one. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Messi. McAllister. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Gerrard. Oh, some astute defending there. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side...
Tries one from range! Against the crossbar! Rijkaard. Nice-looking ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Zielinski. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now there's a fight. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Ronaldinho. Ødegaard is onto this. Van Dijk can clear it away. And he's had it nicked away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Messi. Good take, and Shevchenko! It's bounced back off the post. And it's Ødegaard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ødegaard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's played forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Zielinski. Gerrard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
This is a promising build-up. Driving through the middle. Mateus. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. Benatia gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that could set him... Massaro! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Zielinski. Guardiola. Messi. And it's Fernando Torres. That's going wide left. He's found a way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And that interception was most necessary. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the shot! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Messi. Mateus. And he's in on goal. Shot a goal! And no, just off target. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Messi. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
It's come to nothing. Gerrard, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally...
Bullish header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Van Dijk gets it away. He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, again, there's no way through. Ødegaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And no, that was never going to make it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Floated through. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. And he's been shifted off it.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's made its way to him. Gerrard. That's tidy. Lovely feet. And it's McAllister. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, well played. It's Gerrard! That's another chance! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So all square with almost no time. So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very...
കളി 131 ഗോള് 45 അസിസ്റ്റ്. അമ്മേ. Garrick's Army, Aditya Menon.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable...
Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Guardiola. Zielinski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Spread it left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola knocks it into space. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard has it in a wide position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Hazard. He's under a lot of pressure there. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And this is De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. And that could set him on his way. And Ferran Torres! It's bounced back off the post. And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Shevchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look, goes for a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Ronaldinho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Always goal side. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Conte. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great ball and the finish! That's going to go a long way. And here's Ferran Torres. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his... He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zielinski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Batistuta. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And it's Batistuta. A chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got...
Tries one from range! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Tries to play it through. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Big chance! In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Shevchenko. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. Now it's Hazard. Hazard making good progress. And here's De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a pretty loose pass. Shevchenko, and this shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Ronaldinho plays it short. Shevchenko plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Ferran Torres. That has not gone well. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zielinski, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's in a good chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's managed to get free. De Bruyne. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's having a shot! And that really should have been that.
Ferran Torres has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Conte, Guardiola, and here's Ferran Torres. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Camavinga. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that is a nice touch. Picked out brilliantly. Bellingham, and claimed it back swiftly.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Batistuta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Referee's given a throw.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Zielinski wins the duel this time. Messi. Oddo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is...
Bye.